So here you are. As Overseer, I hereby present to you your very own Pip-Boy 3000. Get used to it. You'll be getting your first work assignment tomorrow.
Enjoy your party. You're only 10 once, so have fun.
Happy birthday! We really surprised you, didn't we? Your dad was afraid you were onto us. But I told him not to worry. You're so easy to fool. You're welcome. But really, your dad did most of it. I just helped with the decorations and stuff. Hey, I bet you can't guess what I got you for your birthday. Go on, guess. Gross. I didn't think you even liked boys. Especially not Freddy the Freak. Yuck. I guess maybe I should give this to someone else. Someone who'd rather curl up with Grognak the Barbarian than Freddy Gomez. The question is, how could you tell the difference?
Oh man, you got a Pip-Boy. I wish I was 10.
Attention, everyone! It's time to cut the cake!
How do you like that there? As a matter of fact, I did. I'm glad you like it. Some may think the A series is a bit basic, but I've always preferred them for their Don't mention it. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. Happy birthday!
Having a good time? I can't believe you're 10.
Allow me to wish you a
Your
happy
mother would
birthday.
have been proud. Now go on and enjoy
Hey,
your
how about the Vault Dwellers? Get it?
Nice Pip-Boy. What is that? 3,008.
Happy birthday, Missy! Happy birthday, Missy! Happy birthday, Missy!
That friend of yours
Who's that in the
was a
gang?
reminder
You
that
or
life
me?
is not
No
all
way.
fun and games.
Happy birthday!
I hope you appreciate the effort among... That's not what I hear. But perhaps she'll set a good example for you.
Nice party. Are you having a nice party? 10 years? Goodness, listen to me ramble. You're waiting for... Fiddlesticks! What 10-year-old doesn't like presents? I was 10 once, believe it or not. My goodness, the vault was practically crowded back then. Not like today. So few young people now. But here I am. Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you.
You think you surprised her?
I'm sure that an
Nice party,
unsuspected
butthead. Now
thing.
get lost before I have to
Now go
make
on
you
and
cry.
enjoy yourself.
Thanks for coming.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from Old Lady Palmer. You what? Dang, I love those sweet rolls Old Lady Palmer makes. You little... Just stay out of my way, you got it? Come on.
What'd Butch want? I thought you were in trouble there for a second. Wow, you're so tough. You'll have to teach me how... He's not worth worrying about anyway. Most likely to end up a trash burner, right?
You guys can do better than that. We need a
How
good
are you
name.
This party's pretty good, I guess. For a little kid. Not as cool as my party, though. Remember how my dad got Andy to do... Oh, right. You weren't invited.
During the party, Mrs. Palmer. I help with the decorations, you know.
Paul, you really are as
Oh,
dumb as you
really?
look, aren't
They're
you? Sounds like a washing machine.
She
or
did
something.
such a splendid job.
Thanks. Send her right now.
Hello, Officer Gomez. I'm glad you could make
Butch.
it.
I don't think
I'm
her
glad to
puny...
be...
Hey, that was Jonas on the intercom. He and I have been... Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead.
Arm is strong enough
Important
to
to
whip
keep in
that
touch with the young
Pip-Boy.
people, you know, as part of my job. Plus, well, I like parties.
What about the
Sure
tunnel
thing,
rats?
Officer Gomez.
Or aren't rats tough
Well,
enough?
it's been nice chatting with you. Thanks again.
Happy birthday, dearie. My goodness. They sure did. My. 10 years old already. And now look at you. A great... Since this was such a special occasion, do you know what I did? Of course. Run along now, dearie, and have yourself a wonderful birthday.
Thanks for coming.
Was off, Pips.
Shut up.
Thank you for coming, Miss Beatrice. I hope you had a nice time.
What should we call her?
Oh my goodness.
Enjoy the party, sir?
I only showed up because Amata's friends with the brat. Give them a few more.
Sure thing, sir.
Another youth well on her way.
Sounds like everybody's having a good time in there.
Naming ourselves after you. Drop it, all right?
Just be patient. You don't want to ruin the surprise, do you? Go ahead. Jonas is waiting.
What are you doing down here, young lady? I thought... You sure are. Pip-Boy and everything. Look at that. If you can wait just one more minute, I think your dad will want to give you the surprise.
Are you ready for your surprise? The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly. Jonas found it down here. It was in pretty rough shape. You know how tough it is to find a spring that small? Good thing Butch misplaced that switchblade of his. So, what do you think? We sure can't, unless we want the Overseer beating down our door. Jonas and I have found a place, though. Come on. Well, what do you think? You can come down here and shoot. Couldn't have done it without Jonas's help.
Yuck!
Just aim and shoot. You'll be fine. Good work. That's one less Rad Roach to deal with. Let's get a picture together. Hey, Jonas, get a picture of me with the big game hunter.
Smile.
Boys and girls have different parts.
What is your problem anyway? So, I'm the overseer's daughter, so what? Like, I get any kind of special treatment.
Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega. As far as I can tell, you're a perfectly healthy 16-year-old girl. So, yes, you have to go to class to take your GOAT exam. Go on now. You've got a GOAT to take. The Generalized Occupational Aptitude Test, GOAT, helps to figure out what sort of a job you'll have here in Vault 101 when you get a bit older. You know what the Overseer says? Each is tested to determine their abilities, that they may work for the betterment. Hey, it's not my call. You're 16 now. Come on, it's not so bad. Take care, sweet.
Stop doing that so close to me.
Good morning. Stopping to see the old man before class, eh?
Morning, Jonas.
Morning, Doc. How's things?
These results?
I was just going over them. Something you're worried about?
I'd just like to keep an
No problem. I'll have my report ready this afternoon.
Sounds good. Let me know if there are any changes. Hey, honey.
Hi, Stanley. Sorry to keep you waiting. What seems to be the trouble today?
I've got this headache that just won't go away.
Is that really
Even
necessary?
with the pills you gave me last week? It's
That
the lights,
wasn't
I
very
think.
nice.
They hurt my eyes.
That's still bothering you. Well, I can run a few more tests if you like.
Hello? Ah! That hurts, you know.
Morning, pal.
That wasn't
God, Butch, why don't you just leave me alone?
Let's go into the storeroom.
Hey!
Stop it!
me!
Leave her alone!
I've got your back.
Ah,
Had enough yet?
huh?
Ah!
Give her another one.
Please, stop fighting!
Blood! Get her!
Please, stop fighting!
Come on!
Hit her again!
Yeah! Stop it! Ah!
Tunnel snakes rule. Losers drool. Hit her again. Come on. Okay. You win. We'll leave the little girl alone. You're not worth our... Come on, tunnel snakes. Whatever you say, it's gonna be
You're the
fun
boss.
paying you back for that.
Snakes rule. Fine.
Don't
let's
mess
go.
with the tunnel snakes.
Push your luck.
You'll get.
Thanks. Say, you want to grab some lunch?
Sure thing. I've got other
How about we
things
head
to do.
down to the diner after
Don't
class?
push your luck.
God, that's
punk.
over. Good luck on
Don't
the go.
push your luck, punk.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat? Trust me, it really isn't that bad. Just something everybody has to go through. I'm sure you will, especially since it's multi. We'll start as soon as everyone's found. You don't want to be the first class in history to fail the goat, do you?
Get out of my face. We'll talk to your little friend later. We'll talk to your little friend later. We'll talk to your little friend later.
Well, now that everyone has managed to find the classroom, we can finally get started. No talking, and keep your eyes to yourselves. Yes, I'm talking to you, Mr. Deloria.
Sure thing, Mr. Brotch.
Unless anyone else has an insightful comment, let's get started. Question 1. A frenzied vault scientist runs up to you and yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response? Question 2. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection in his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do you do? Question 3. You discover a young boy lost in the lower levels of the vault. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do you do? Question 4. Congratulations. You've made one of the Vault 101 baseball teams. Which position do you prefer? Question 5. Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill another vault resident. What do you do? Question 6. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed? Question 7. Oh no, you've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment? Question 8. A fellow Vault 101 resident is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it? Question 9. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and... Question 10. Who is indisputably the most important person in Vault 101? He who shelters us from the harshness of the atomic wasteland, and to whom we owe everything we have, including our lives. Pencils down, people. That's it. The infamous goat. I'm sure most of you didn't find it so bad. Others, well, there are always openings in the maintenance department. Don't forget to hand in your test before you leave. You don't want to know what happens to people who fail the goat. You can have the rest of the day off to celebrate or to pray as the situation warrants.
I've got other things to do.
Here you are, Mr. Brotch. I hope I did okay.
Nothing for you to worry about, Miss Almodovar. Let's see. Very well done. Looks like it's the supervisory track.
We'll talk to your little friend
Thanks.
later.
See you tomorrow.
Huh. Vault Loyalty Inspector. I thought that had been phased out decades ago. Well, sounds like a job right up your alley, hmm? Yes, good to know that the goat occasionally gets it right. You know what they say about monkeys and typewriters. Well, I'm glad things turned out so well for you. I hope your classmates find their results half as satisfying.
Yo, Teach, I'm done.
Ah, Butch. Can I admit...
Bye. What? What do you want, nerd? I've got other things to do.
I'll see you tomorrow, right now.
Anything is possible, even an A.
Daddy's
Mr.
doctor
Promise.
ain't here to save you now. Is he? Get back to work. Selfish and
Wake up!
insulated.
Come on, wake up!
You need to know these things.
Come on! You've got to wake up! You've got to get out of here! Your dad is gone, and my father's men are looking for you! Aren't you listening? Your dad is gone! From the vault! He opened the main door and left! My father has completely flipped out. I've never seen him like this. He ordered the guards to beat Jonas to death. And now they're looking for you! I'm sorry. He's dead. They beat him. They just wouldn't stop. And my father... I snuck out to warn you as soon as they were... I don't know! Some of... Look, that doesn't matter right now. You need to worry about getting out of... Good. You're... My God, this is all so crazy. I can't believe your dad didn't... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure he had his reasons. Maybe Jonas was supposed to explain it, but it doesn't matter. I can help you escape. I have my own... Listen, there's a secret tunnel that leads directly from my father's office to the exit. You'll have to hack the computer in his office. Use these to get into his office. That's how I... Oh, one more thing. I stole my father's pistol. I hope you won't need it, but you'd better take it just in case. I hope you're joking. Even with that pistol, I don't think you'll win a fight against the whole security force. Okay.
I'm not going to be around to hold your hand.
I'll meet you at the vault door if I can.
There she is. Hold it right there. Criminy, more roaches. Ugh. Get it off me. Ah! Ah!
You gotta help me! My mom's trapped in there with the rat. No, I can't go back in there. No, I mean, it's not the dark. It's the rat roaches. You gotta help me. You know what? You're right. They aren't anything I can't handle.
Help me! What's happening?
We did it! My mom's gonna be okay. You're the... Hey, I know it isn't much, but I want you to have my tunnel snake's jacket.
They keep coming. Oh, you're lucky it was me who found you. The others won't be so forgiving. I don't know what you're up to, and I don't want to know. Just clear out of here, and I'll pretend I never saw... It's a real shame it's come to this. I can't believe what they did to Jonas. But you're a good kid. You didn't do anything to deserve this. Damn it, more roaches now! Bring it! Enough excitement for one day. You're the one everybody's looking for, right? Me and Andy were in a tight spot there. Ain't no mistake. He loves toasting roaches so much. Just hold still. Your left stabilizer's been knocked loose.
It's our only chance. Don't you see? We're getting out of here, just like... It's me!
Tom wouldn't listen to me. You know how we get.
Tom!
This isn't going to be pretty.
There she is. Bring it!
Not interfere.
You want some more?
You! This is your fault. You and your stupid father. He had to go and leave.
I told you, I don't know anything.
I knew you'd turn up sooner or later.
I hope you're here to turn yourself in, young lady. You're already in enough. I place the good of the vault above everything, but I admire your protective instincts. Very well. Now then, if you really care about Amata, you will see how dangerous your father's actions were. Hand over your weapons, and put an end to this dangerous situation. There is... A regrettable incident, but sometimes harsh measures are necessary for the good of the vault. Think a moment. If you really care about your fellow citizens, without an overseer, the vault would be plunged into chaos and disaster. Surely you can see... Come now. Turn... Do you really think I'm afraid of a... I've dealt with your kind many times.
My God, what have you done? You killed him! Why would you kill my father? Oh my God! Daddy!
Hold on, Jonas. I need to record this first. I don't really know how to tell you this. I hope you'll understand, but I know you might be angry. I thought about it for a long time, but in the end, I decided it was best for you not to know. So many things could have gone wrong, and there's really no telling how the Overseer will react when he finds out. It's best if he can blame everything on me. Obviously, you already know that I'm gone. It was something I needed to do. You're an adult now. You're ready to be on your own. Maybe someday things will change and we can see each other again. I can't tell you why I left or where I'm going. I don't want you to follow me. God knows life in the vault isn't perfect, but at least you'll be safe. Just knowing that will be enough to keep me going.
Don't mean to rush you, Doc, but I'd feel better if we got this over with.
Okay, go ahead. Goodbye. I love you.
actually opened it. Good, you're leaving. I guess you were trying to help me, but you didn't have to kill him! So you say. Maybe one day I'll be able to forgive. I hope you never have to find out what it's like to see your father killed right in front of you. No, don't listen to me. Just go. Find your father. I have to go bury. No, I can't. Not with you, not now. You'd better leave before I change my mind.
Tolerate this. I'm not crazy enough to go out there. Just keep your hands where I... Hold it right there!
Please, just go. I already said everything I had to say. Please, just go. Already said everything.
Mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. A good leader can
Oh, thank God. Someone new. I mean, you don't want to... I can just have... my... Thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome to Megaton.
I'll be there. Another newcomer. Name's Lucas Sims, town sheriff, and mayor too, when the need. I don't know why, but I like you, girl. Something tells me you're all right. So welcome to friendly and well-mannered. I think we're gonna get along just fine. You treat my people nice, and you're welcome to stay. I'm glad we understand each other. Now. Nope, sorry. I got enough fires to put out in this place that I don't have time to keep tabs on every... It's called the Wasteland for a reason. But there are settlements too, spread all around. The human race is stubborn like that. To the south you've got Rivet City, but don't bother going to DC. The place is a war zone. Sure thing, partner. Moira sells all kinds of stuff at her place. Craterside Supply. Take a guess where it is. You'll probably want to see Moira at Craterside Supply. She sells some weapons. Up at Moriarty's at the south end of town. Mind your...
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, oh man, you're looking for your dad? That is so sweet. Did he run out of... Our parents died when we were kids. My brother Leo, he's the oldest. He raised my... But God, you don't want to hear about that. Have a look. Enjoy. Come back.
Shall be stricken feel his glow.
Well, goddamn. You're new, right? Your father? What's to tell? Well, there's this and that. Hey, I'm not much of a mudslinger. I don't like to spread stuff around, you know what I mean? Everybody has... Nope.
Yea, your suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be wiped away. That's secure.
Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Good to meet you. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. Great. Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life. A runaway dad, huh? I've seen plenty of them. Good luck finding him. That'll be good for the book. In fact... Let's see. Dealing with radiation, testing an experimental device, and, I won't lie, it may include some reading. That sort of stuff. But for all that, I can pay you with caps, meds, chems, and maybe even a few of those unique inventions. Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't... No, then they just yell a lot. At me. With... Good enthusiasm! Now, I think the first chapter will... Things like where it is and isn't safe to find food, the dangers of radiation, and how to avoid... Ooh, sounds like fun, doesn't it? Which do you want to... Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need... There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place... Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's... Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine, too. And if there's nothing to... Could be the guy I saw at Moriarty's saloon not too long ago. I'd ask there. Sure thing.
Do I ever. I've got the schematics for something called... Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons...
Shall be blind. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come.
Look at this! New blood! Tell me, now I don't know you from Adam, but I got you pegged for a patriot, and any patriot worth her salt is gonna toss her any day now. They're gonna roll up here, and then... I couldn't tell you, really.
Come on, you piece of junk. Every day it's the same.
Hi there. I'm Nova. New to Megaton, huh? Do yourself a favor and keep walking. Some of us stay... Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to... Yeah, I'll help you. Then Moriarty kicks my sweet ass out the door. Sorry, kid. If you want to know more, talk to Gob. He hates Moriarty more than I do. Maybe... Huh? Oh, you mean why was Gob banging on that radio? There's the Enclave station. I don't know who... And there's Galaxy News Radio. Take...
My. Just when I'd all but given up hope. And you. Well, you are not a resident. Finally, someone with a modicum of I represent certain interests, and those interests view this town, this Megaton, as a blight on a burgeoning urban landscape. You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. No. I'm merely a recruiter. The undetonated atomic bomb for which this town is named is still very... I have in my possession a fusion pulse charge. Once rigged to the bomb, it will be detonated by you at a secure location. Easy money. Now that is a disappointment.
I told you, Gob. The radio. The Enclave station comes in fine.
Colin Moriarty, at your service. Welcome to Moriarty. If you've got the caps, I've got... My God, it's you. The little baby girl all grown up. Persistent little flower, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct? Is that what your father told you? That you were born in that hole? That he was born there as well? Oh, the lies we tell to those we love. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well, you stayed in my saloon. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit. But life goes on. Daddy lied. Life's full of... Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. Oh, 5 years back. All hail the Overseer. We're born in the vault. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. You seem like a nice kid. Your dad was here, and now he's not. And yes, I know where he went. But what you're asking me for is information, and information is a commodity. Let's say... Will you? Well, good luck with that. So far... So, when you change your mind, come see me. I'm usually at the saloon. 100 caps.
Can I do for
Their
you?
signal's been shit lately.
Work. Hey, Smoothskin. You need something? Wait. You're not gonna hit me? Yell at me? Not even berate me a little bit? Well now, that's a surprise. I'm used to every asshole Smoothskin in this town giving me shit just 'cause I look like a... I'm glad to see that there are a few... Listen, Moriarty'd have my head if he caught me selling at a discount. Oh yeah, I do remember a guy like... Honestly, I usually keep my head down. I tend to get smacked around if I look customers in the eyes. But talk to Moriarty, he'll know more. Sorry, Smoothskin. I can't take the risk. Moriarty will beat the shit out of me for even talking to you. Hey, Perry. I can't talk about that. Anything for you, friend. See you soon, drunkie. Don't hit.
Looking's free.
So, what's it to be? A few caps to find out. The waste. You got memory problems, kid? You ain't getting something for nothing. So pony up the 3. Oh, no. But why worry about trivialities when you're... I'm being reasonable. I'm all... The information about your father. With the rise in demand comes rise... Well, that's a shame for you, isn't it? You don't have the caps, and I guess I don't have the information. If you're looking for a handout, you can forget it. But if you're looking for work, if you're successful, it'll provide the caps you need to pay me. Who said anything about dirty work? This junkie bitch named Silver borrowed quite a few caps from me. Claimed she could start funneling Jet and Psycho to me for a good price. Problem is, she scrammed with the loot and set herself up in Springvale so she can inject herself into a... Get the caps she owes me and they're yours. Yours to pay me with, anyway. I own a saloon, kid. Rumors are part and parcel. So, I'm not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing, she's afraid. Of what? Of who? I couldn't say. But you can. Careful in DC now. Those super mutants can be a prickly bunch.
Yes? He said what? Oh, I never did. Good point. Come with me. You there, Burke. Explain your business in Megaton.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, what are you hollering about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Sheriff, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation personally.
I'm placing you under arrest, Burke. At least until I figure out what the hell's going on around here.
And I'm afraid I won't be able to oblige your request, Sheriff. I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside.
This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
Why do you knuckle-draggers always insist on doing things the hard way? Very well, Sheriff. Lead the way. Not now. Not now. You've made a grievous error in justice. We're all going to die! Any moment now, you'll be dead! That's like... I just had this suit tailored!
want something?
Have a good one, all right?
Later.
kick ass! I'm gonna tear you up! You want a little...
Loading personality. Robco R04V9. Office helper. Move. Running default office protocol. Airmore. Loading daily agenda. Airmore. Security breach detected. Please stand back.
We're back. Somebody open up the... Hang on.
Move along,
right here.
please. Warning. Scan failure. Please present ID for exit of building. Hostile. Target identified. Your origin is... Move along, please. Please, stand. Intruder alert. Prepare to be forcibly.
the glass.
You looking to trade, stranger?
Hell of a day, isn't it?
So, how's the scabbing been? Got the food medicine from...
Really? You did?
So you're saying that they acquired a well-protected stash? I wonder how many other... Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit, my treat. Tastes kinda great. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better. I still need to study a little. I need someone to research how to travel through a mine, and that'll cover the first. Well, that's what I need your help for, isn't it? I know lots about it from books, but I never seem to get a... So I need you to get a bit of radiation poisoning, so I can study its effects. Oh, don't worry so much about it. I'll be here waiting with a nice tall glass of rad cleansing Brahmin milk for you when you get... Well, mostly just a whole lot of Rad-X and Rad-Away. And maybe even a more reliable way to get rid of radiation. Assuming it works, of course. Oh, you're a Pete. Now, 200 Rad should be enough for basic sickness. But if you can get 600 or more Rads, my test will be even more accurate. Just make sure you can get back here, and I'll see... Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? I realize a lot of things, but this isn't one of them because it's a real scientific necessity, and... What I mean is, I need this... What do you... Good hunting! Good luck. Oh. Good hunting! If you've got the cat.
Hey, have you heard what everyone's saying? There's not enough water to go. Around this month. They'll have to ration. Again.
Jeez.
I was just on my way to grab a bite. So, I'll catch you later.
Behold! He is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of... to the words of the prophet of Adam. Come forth.
Hey, don't mind the smell. I was just testing a few... Oh! I can tell! You're positively glowing! Now, just hold on and try not to move. Oh, you poor dear. Putting on a brave face like that. Well, don't... Now, let me take a few notes, and I'll handle that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade Radcure concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few... Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn. Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the... I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and Remember, I'll buy whatever...